Hey everybody, today I got something for y'all. I want to show you how I rig up my boat for inshore and offshore fishing. I primarily do saltwater in this boat. Sorry for all the background noise. But anyways, so there's multiple things that I bring, obviously, like everybody else. Now, with this boat, I have a 2018 Sea Hunt BX22. It is a hybrid boat. When I say hybrid, I mean it's perfect for inshore. I bust their butts in them. But also, if I get a hair that I want to go offshore and maybe catch some grouper, I can do that. You always got to pick your day. But this boat, on a good day, can do both. What I love to do is first in the mornings go offshore. We'll go get bait, go offshore, get some grouper or two, and then come inshore for the inshore bite. Now, so that means that I'm bringing two entirely different setups. I'm bringing an offshore bag and an inshore bag. Okay, and let me show you what those look like real quick. This boat's got a center console hatch, and this is where I store primarily all of my fishing gear. Okay, so one right here is my offshore bag. One, and here is my inshore bag. Both are very similar and very different. This one I've had for, probably, 3-4 years, and I absolutely and utterly love it. This is my inshore bag, like I said. This is a Wild River book bag fishing tackle box. Like I said, this thing is bad ass. We'll start off with this one. This is the Wild River book bag tackle box. I absolutely love this thing. Had it, like I said, 2, 3, maybe even 4 years, and it has held up. The only thing that just went bad on me is this one zipper, and really that's nothing bad at all. This one though, what I love about it, it's really set up for a bank fisherman. But I love this. It's a little pricey. I think I paid around the $150. I don't know really what they're going for now. But this holds 4 Plano boxes. It comes with the Plano boxes, and here I got some lead weights, so this could really go to my offshore setup. I still have it in here. Got lead weights. I'm running a little low. I need to get some more. I need to make some more, but lead weights kind of need to go in my offshore bag. But this is where I mainly keep all of my lures, like this. I got the Spool Tech. Absolutely, I really love this. These, actually, you catch some sheep's head on this. Is not a bad rig at all. I'm going to start using this a little bit more. What I don't like though, they get hot in this bag. Sometimes they will melt, but not really. Haven't had that much chops. Let's see. I got some of my top water, cobia, eel, flounder. I'm sorry, mackerel. I also need to put on my offshore bag. Let's see. I got my hooks, assorted hooks, trebles. Down here, I mainly fish in northern Florida, but we use a lot of these jig heads, colored jig heads like this one, red. Not really loyal to any of them. Got my swivels, other hooks, assorted hooks, different swivels. stuff like that. Love, 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 love that it has those compartments. Let's see. And in this compartment, just showing you my main compartments. It has my gulps, where I store all my gulps. Down here, where we're fishing, where I'm fishing, gulps freaking are amazing. I do a little bit. I'll fish them with just a bobber, a cork, Cajun Thunder, or I'll just do straight jig head. But got a lot of gulps. They're a little upsetting. They don't last as much. You know, you could be every couple fish you're changing out your lure at $5-6 a pack. You know, it can get a little pricey. Light. Let's see. It's got more hooks over here. Leader. About anything that. Now this kind of will. I'm pretty much inshore fishing. I am fishing with either topwater, gulp, or a few other assorted twitch baits. But that's kind of primarily the bulk of it. And it, you know, everybody's a little different, but this works for me, and this catches me a lot of fish inshore. Stick to what you got, you know. Let's see. And that primarily is my inshore bag. Like I said, I'll have the link of this in the description. This is an amazing tackle box, tackle book bag. It's meant for the bank fisherman, but you know, it wasn't cheap, so I still use it for this, for the boat. Then this is my offshore bag. Flambeau, I don't know, maybe that's how you say it, I don't know. This one cost me about $70 at Academy. On the other bag I paid, I'm sorry, I got that from Amazon. But here, this is where I am storing, like, let's see, my trolling. Do a lot of trolling for grouper. So I'm using a lot of these stretch 30s, assorted colors. Very effective for gag, mackerel, crab traps. Let's see what else I got here. A few other ones. I just kind of started making this bag, so I'm adding to these stretch 25s. And we start really catching them about the 25 foot and plus. Okay. Now, so this is where this is where I hold on my trolling, and I have a lot of them already on my rods. Let's see. More Plano. This is where I'm holding all of my sabiki rigs for bait. You have to have these. Sabiki is just, it's hard to beat. These work really well. I really like this one with the red on it. Like I said, it can be a little pricey, but definitely worth it. And here I have all my assorted feather jigs for mackerel, cobia, anything with some leader as well. Always got to have one of these cast net. I don't have my bucket in here right now. That's where I store my cast net. Got to, essential. Now for the rods, I have my favorites right now. I have and you can look at my other videos, but for inshore, I have a Penn Battle 2 4000 and a 3000. This one is on a 7-foot St. Croix, and this one just have on a GX2. But also, like I said, primarily what I do is I'll have one set up for bobber. So I'll have the gulp on this, and then this one I usually have for my top water, or if I'm just using a jig. Now to my offshore setup is a little bit bigger. I need to get a few more inshore rods, but a lot of the time I'm fishing by myself, so it works for me. Now for offshore, it's a little bit different. I'm a Penn fanatic. I do have a few Shimano's, but they just got in. They just came in. But I have spin fishers, squalls. I have these guys. These are the Shimano TLD 30 wides, spin fishers, big Penn 50 wides, 60 wide. Oh, I'm sorry, those are 250 wides. But for offshore, I'm usually doing about 50-pound braid. Like I said, I do a lot of trolling. These are more of my stretch 30. No, I'm sorry, these are my stretch 25s. These colors just really do really well for me. So this tiger color, and then this blue and silver. Just the gags, absolutely can't stand them, and mackerel. Okay, so, and I have done reviews on the spin fishers and the squalls, so if you want to check those out, you can. There's a little custom little rod rack that I built, but and like I have just setups. Usually I'm trolling with these with the Shimano 30s. They're just beasts. Then I have this one for flipping out for cobia jigging. These are just assorted. I usually have them on the bottom, but right now they were trolling. And each of my rods usually around the 7 foot. The Shimano's are, I think, on 6 footers, no, 5, 6, but all of my spin fishers are on 7 footers except for a few of my jigging rods. So I have assorted rods and links for different applications. Now, one of the best ideas I had was, well, yeah, I have those tackle boxes or those tackle bags. Okay, and they live usually in there until I need them. But for a quick, just on the hand, like on the go container, I have this set up, which I usually have right here on on the seat. And this is just more of my speedy box. So, like, if I need, this box is mainly the stuff that I'm going to use all the time. And so I have my, which I need to, I'm a little rusty right now, but I have my jig heads. I have assorted hooks for focus. Assorted hooks, different sizes, swivels. I usually have rigs already ready to go. The lead that I usually use most, which range from 1 to 6 ounces. But this is a box that has primarily everything that I need usually.
just something on the go, so I don't have to go digging through those bags. So I usually have it on the seat. If I have a break off, whatever, go get these hooks, get whatever, get this rig. I really love that I have pre-rigs ready. So, you know, this is like a 5.0, 5.60. No, this is a 6 or 7.0 hook on 80-pound mono with a swivel. So if I have a break off, boom, I can just throw this on. I'm back in the game 60 seconds. Great idea to have just a quick box if you have the room. Okay, this is primarily for, you know, if you have a boat. But let's see what else. Usually I have a cooler right here with knives and stuff. I have another video about that, a knife holder and blah 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 blah. But really, that's about it. We talked about my lures that I usually bring, you know, my trolling for offshore, and the difference in my offshore and my inshore rigs. Got them both ready to go depending on what I do. I bring them both regardless, depending on what I'm going to do. Most of the time, especially in the summer, I'm going offshore in the mornings, coming back for that late day inshore bag or bite. What else? Now, something else that I almost forgot is I usually, well, always, I got these. These are the Boga grips for them toothy bastards. Love this. Pricey, yes, but worth it. It tells me my weight. Focus. Well, this one thing goes all the way to 30 pounds. If you clip on a fish with this, they are not coming off. I promise you. Like I said, it's a little pricey, but that's why I got this little float on there. Let's see what else I got in here. These fish grips right here are amazing. Well, the idea is these kind of get rusty, but these are perfect for D-hookers. Perfect D-hooker. I love it, love it, love it. Let's see what else. Pliers, blah blah blah. You get the idea. Standard stuff. What kind of? So we talked about what equipment I bring for both applications, inshore, offshore. I told you about the different lures I use. Like I said, they work for me. They might not work for everybody else, but what I showed you catches me a lot of fish. Like I said, went for lures, rods. I didn't really hit the rods super hard because I've already done reviews on that. So on my spin fishers, my battles, and my squalls. Those are my primary. I'm a pin fanatic through and through. The only bad thing that I really don't like about pin is the rods, the rod tips. I haven't had the best luck for that. But if you have any questions, comments, or anything like that, yeah, hit them up in the comment section. Subscribe. Like most of the stuff that I've talked about today, I will put in the description. And so if you want to get something like that, support the channel a little bit. It's literally cents. It costs you nothing. It supports the channel bare a little bit, but you know, every little bit helps. Until next time. Alright. Yeah, haven't figured out my outro lines yet. But more boat stuff coming. If you want to see more about my boat, like I said, this is a 2018 Sea Hunt BX22. Absolutely love it. It's a true hybrid boat. Love it, love it, love it. But I'm rambling now. Subscribe, comment, like, share. Alright, love y'all. Until next time.